game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
We've got Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. No tricks, only treats here, Greg, is we've got NBA action on Halloween. Greg, I have seen you sport some very interesting costumes over the years.
Yeah, the kids love it when I get dressed up and go trick-or-treating with them, and then I get to go through their candy stash, so it's a win-win.
Here's Duarte. Dinwiddie covering. Now, here is Halliburton. 6 points for him. Missed inside.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Duarte. 9 points in the game so far. They need this one. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break.
Pacers foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Nets. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So for the Nets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. Inside, Thomas drops in the layup for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
And so it's Brooklyn, having no problems at all. Up 29.
71. The Pacers. 42.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half. Set up a lot of their mates.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for Dinwiddie. And so in the game for the Pacers, Jackson and Turner man the post position. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And it's Hield in at the 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Now, here is Halliburton. D right on him. Pass to Hield. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. 22 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Duarte. Now here's Hield. Pass to Turner. Back to Hield. 5 on the clock. Turner passes Duarte. They need this. Bridges with the board.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Halliburton. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Hield can't hit. Bridges passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 24.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. So it's the Pacers now. They've got Curry. He's out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry against McConnell. Left side Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Duarte. And they'll get another chance on the back. Basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Pacers. James Johnson's checked in for Jackson. And George Hill's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's Duarte. Back to Johnson. No one near him. And that one, good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Curry passes to Mr. Fundamentals. From outside the arc, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 16th rebound on the night. Indiana moving it around. Hill with it. Now guarded by Mr. Fundamentals. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Hill. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
O'Neal passes to Mr. Fundamentals. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Mr. Fundamentals got 28 points for the game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Goes back up. And Turner with the lay-in. He's got 20.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
To the middle. And he banks in the layup. 30 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Turner. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed? And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this.